afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and we're coming to you live from Eureka Springs. And I'm here today with Clear Spring School. I was bunching buttons and everything. I feel like I'm kind of like the magician behind the curtain sometimes around here. But thank you for joining us. We're going to talk to Clear Spring School today, and they've got a great, fantastic news update for us today. Lots of information, so sit back in your seat and listen in as I welcome Rigdon and Jessica to the screen.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Are y'all staying cool over there?
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, so it's 100 degrees or more here in Eureka Springs for those of you that are not here in Eureka watching. For folks that are just now tuning in and have not seen you guys on my broadcast before, in a brief nutshell, tell us, who are you guys? Clear Spring School. Take it away, Jessica.
Okay. Well, we are a progressive independent school here in Eureka Springs. We focus on student-centered learning, which means a lot of project-based, a lot of outdoor science, small classes, multi-age classes. So kids are mixed together, about 4 grade levels in a class. And we do thematic block studies. So students study things integrated together, and they investigate subjects and tie the academic learning to that.
Good speech, Jessica. I like that information.
Elevator pitch.
I love that elevator pitch that you guys sent over to me. I thought we'd dive right into those right quick, and then we're going to wrap it up with a lot of other information that I know people are going to want to know about coming up for the school. And I think we're going to reminisce just a bit. Here are some things that have been going on. This interested me greatly. What's going on
That's
here?
a new sculpture. That's the dinosaur, dragon in the background. Sorry, dragon. And it's during our field day, and they're actually doing a version of the spoon and egg race around the dragon.
Okay, that sounds fun. Were any adults allowed to partake in this?
Adults, yes.
Yes. We invited the parents to show up later. We started out with the kids and then later invited the parents to show up to finish out the day with us.
That looks like a lot of fun.
I was going to mention about
the dragon was a donation from one of the Eureka artists, Edwish, who had, what is the name of the winery? Kills Creek Winery.
Kills Creek Winery. Mm-hmm.
And she had donated that sculpture that she had done to the school.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And, this is fun. This looks like fun. This took me back to my childhood.
Yeah, the potato sack race. So this was later in the day, the sack races, and yet the parents did participate in this one too, I think. So
yes,
that was even more fun. Yeah.
So is this 1 grade, or is this a school, or what are we looking at here?
This is 8th through 12th graders.
Okay.
And they are at the Ozark Natural Science Center. And so we actually also took the middle school earlier in the year. So we had the middle school and the high schoolers, all of them go out to ONSC this year, which is fabulous. And if people don't know about it, the Ozark Natural Science Center, I actually was a field instructor out there in my
really?
life.
Cool.
And it is an incredible outdoor science program, an Ozark Natural History program.
And I love that you're taking the kids out, you're getting them out in the community, you're taking them to different educational opportunities. I mean, this is just one of many field trips that you guys take throughout the year, I know.
Yeah, we're very trip-based.
Yes.
Oh, this is another field day thing. What were they tossing?
Water balloons.
Water balloons. We were trying to get them wet at this point. It was really hot that day.
Oh, yeah. I could use one of those this afternoon.
Yeah.
Can I come over and we just throw balloons?
Yes, absolutely.
And I love this because I think this is the ultimate for Clear Spring, is actually to send individuals out into the world and tell us about this.
Yeah, this was this past year's graduation day, and we sent 4 graduates off into the world that we were proud and excited to see what they end up going and doing and how they make the world better. So this is a really important day and ceremony for us as a school. The younger students are there to kind of aspire to and look up to the seniors who are graduating. And it's a real special moment.
And this, giving back to the community has always been a big part of, your school. And I know this one shows a particular activity you guys were involved in.
Yeah, we got a couple grants this year. One from the Ozark Society Foundation and the other from Cox, and they helped us. They built trails on campus this year, and so they are interpretive trails. So the students mapped out the design, used the tools to clear the trails, and then also built signs along the way that are different, either plants or animals or areas with information on. And then during the Arkansas Environmental Educators Conference, we actually had teachers and other people from the conference come out, and the kids took them on the trail. So they got
that's cool.
As trail guides and share with the Arkansas environmental educators what we do here as a school, and they were really blown away with the school and the program and the students. So it was a really nice opportunity for the kids to.
Boy, I could see that as being something that would be very translatable to other places in town. Boy, that's inspiring.
Yeah, it was.
Very nice.
Yay!
And what's going on here?
That's inside our garden fortress, our magical garden fortress. And that's some of our kindergartners in there. And they helped to, I took them in there that day. No, we were collecting eggs. So we have chickens and ducks. And we went in that day to find out if they had left us any treasures.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've really noticed about the school, Jessica, is the fact that you are truly preparing the kids for a various and sundered careers. You're really listening to what society is all about right now. I was thinking about you guys the other day. I hired someone to come work at my house, and boy, I'll tell you, we could use some more plumbers and electricians and construction folks. I hope you guys are addressing that a little bit over there.
Actually, we are. Yeah. So this year at the high school, one of their blocks is focuses on life skills, but we bought some property, and it came with a kind of a building that's in disrepair. And so the students are learning that they're going to turn it into their student union. And so they are taking it apart, but also then planning construction, learning tools and design, and they'll be working to make it their own, but also learning that, like, from plumbing to electricity to all those things.
Yes.
Fantastic. So I'll just wait a couple of more years, and maybe I could just hire him to come over to my house. That'd be fun. Hey, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, hon.
I was going to say, so kind of in connection with that, Richard can talk about
We have, with our high school, we're trying to expand their programs into where we have several students that'll be dual enrolled at North Ark this year. We had one last year doing it, and that was very successful. And so the students have an opportunity to take the college classes. And, if they start as a freshman, they could conceivably have an associate's degree by the time they graduate. So, and some of them aspire to doing that. Some of them, again, would like to go to the trade school. So we would like to get in connection with and take advantage of the C4 program out of Berryville. And then we also have a partnership with ESSA, where they have us come out and they do, like last year we took them out there and we did some blacksmithing, and they also they came to us and did some jewelry making. This coming year, we have Jessica Russell will be out there working with our kids, and she's going to have them come into the small metals studio, and they'll be learning how the high school group will be learning how to make jewelry and some small metal things. And then the younger students are going to go out and do some pottery classes with her.
Well, my goodness, just beyond the actual events itself, you guys you are teaching the children to collaborate with already established nonprofits and actionable type things. Really a true immersion into what it's going to be like to be an adult, because we all have to work together and make things happen. So you really are doing a fantastic job doing that. Over the years, Clear Spring has turned out a lot of wonderful contributions to not only our community but to the world. A lot of people have gone out and done huge things with their lives as a result of being there at Clear Spring. How many years or have we been doing this now? I'm like, there's something coming up special, isn't it?
Actually, we're in our 49th year right now. So it'll be our 50th year for the 2024-25 school year. So this year, we'll be talking a lot about that and planning some big events for next summer to kick off our 50th anniversary.
Well, that'll be something for all of us to look forward to, because I know you're going to involve the community in a big way in that to celebrate that. So I'll look forward to hearing more about that next year. For those who are listening, I'm sure there are people that are wondering, wow, what a school. How could I get my kid over to Clear Springs? So what's involved in order to be a student there at Clear Spring?
Come see us. No, just call the office and we will set up a tour and an interview. So you can interview us and we'll interview you to see if it's a good fit. And then school starts August 7th. So we're actually about a week earlier than the public schools this year. But we're on a block system. So families that are homeschool and are really just want to check us out, or maybe they have a down winter or something like that, you can sign up just for a block, which is 10 weeks long. So
oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah,
cool. And so I know that you also are very, you keep a real eye on the community and the needs of the community. I know you guys are really good at trying to help out folks who might not can afford the school. I know you do have some scholarships. You want to talk about that just a little bit?
We do. We don't ever want someone to not come because of financial means. And so we do have a number of scholarships available for students. In fact, I think up to 80% of our families are on some kind of scholarship. So we always try to work with families if they feel like this is the place their child will flourish. And we also offer work trade. So if families have a skill or we offer a lot of clubs on campus. And so if they want to offer a club, like, we're looking for a sewing teacher this year. So yeah, cool. So there's many ways to make it work, but we really do try to make it work for every child that could thrive here.
That's probably one of my favorite things about your school. I mean, really giving the opportunities, and the opportunity is a big word at Clear Springs. Opportunity. I really love that about y'all. I just think Jessica and Rigdon, you both have been an integral part of making this successful. Rigdon, what is the one thing that perhaps you are looking most forward to for 2024?
I think I'm looking forward to, we have a couple of new staff members that I think are going to be an integral part of making things a lot exciting this year. But also just looking forward to seeing how we can grow this high school program to give these kids a lot more opportunities to go in different avenues, that whether they want to go to college or go to trade schools or go do an internship to try out some things. We have some things set in place this year that we can make that happen for them. And I'm really excited about that.
All right. And Jessica, I'm going to throw one to you. You're sort of your official title is the director there. Is that correct? Director of school. Head of school. That's okay. Head of school. So you, I was thinking about, I heard the scholarships and the opportunities and all the things. All these things take money to do. What is your ask today? What do you need from us as a community to help you get there for 2024?
Yeah, well, financial support is always helpful. So we have several things running throughout the year, whether that's Adopt Excellence, which is our scholarship ask, which is it can be a financial donation, or we have the auction that happens every year, which we're always looking for items that we can add to the auction. Or if people want to contribute technology or materials to the school, that is always helpful. It costs us more than what we charge families.
Obviously.
So I'm always looking for grants or fundraising ideas. Or connections to research, or people that are also doing something similar that might just help in that direction. Yeah.
Well, I know that folks that are listening, lots of people in our community are big givers, always giving back. So if you're listening in, now's the time to actually connect with Clear Spring School, so that I know the more funds you have in place at this point in juncture, the better you can make all these things happen for 2024. So if you're listening, guys, reach out to Clear Spring School and see how you can help make 2024 a big success. And thank you both for doing what you're doing, not only there under your roofs, and I say roofs because there are more than one building there, but and what you're giving back to our community at large. Y'all are so appreciated, and so an integral part of what makes, I think, Eureka Springs such a wonderful piece of paradise to live in. It's because of folks like y'all in the school. I mean, it's part of the fabric of why we're so special, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again for joining us today, and I'll try to reach in with you guys again next month. Maybe we'll be able to talk with some other folks there and learn a little bit more about what's actively going on as we go through the next few months. So I'll look forward to that with y'all.
Thank you, Melody. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys next time, and thanks again. Bye. All right, guys, Clear Spring School, now's the time to get involved in what their activities are going to be. Reach out to them. Tell them you saw them on the show. And if you really want to help them and perhaps Eureka Springs channel out, the best thing you can do is to click that like and share and follow. Keep up with what's going on here in Eureka Springs by watching the show and by sharing it so that more people learn about all the things we've got going on here. And as always, it's always my pleasure to help you guys celebrate. And here we are another time to celebrate all the good people, the good places, and the good news of Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Thank you again for joining us today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.